then. What are we on? 13th. Unlucky for some, not in our house. 13 does no harm. It brings about endings and new beginnings. So it's positive as long as it's the right way up. There's your date. It's Scorpio energy. What have we got in the astrology? Let's have a look. Now, Moon in Sagittarius. Tuesday's a bit more active, but we're not there yet, so let's stick to today. First one. Let's have a look. Yeah. You all doing all right? Morning, Kristen. Hope you've got your coffee ready. I don't know how you're sipping it, through a straw, probably. I don't know how you're going to handle it with just the one hand. Oh. So, here we go. Oh, they've moved it on. I don't get it. It started off in the 3rd and now it's in the 4th. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're talking about April. There's something I'm missing because it started off in my sweet spot and it moved to there and now it's moved to there. Either that or they're just winding me up. Proper looks there. Right. So we start off with confusion. We're not clear of mind. Kristen, with you, that could be your head. Feeling very confused. Lies, deceit for some, but mostly it's confusion and not communicating properly. Being on a threshold of a new beginning, but not quite ready to take the first step yet. Because we're telling ourselves we're not good enough, we're not rich enough, we're not clever enough, we're putting ourselves down. Comparison is not your friend. You've learnt some hard lessons and you won't make that mistake again. 7 years. The cup isn't half full or half empty. It's refillable by you. So you reap what you sow, so whatever's happened, you played your part in it, but you're not to blame. There is a new opportunity coming, a house move, a gift, a proposal for some, a new business. It's a portal, it's a doorway that you're on the threshold of that is going to be open to you. Take any and every opportunity you can. It's going to take hard work because we've got the 8 there, but it will pay off and it will be profitable within a year, so don't give up. It's something out of the blue that you didn't plan for, that you didn't expect, but it's something good and it's a communication coming your way. Action. Unfinished business, one night stands, Jack the Lad, Sagittarius energy. It's finish what you started. Don't think that it's over because it's not. Unfinished business. So we're staying in our comfort zone for now. That's all right for a short while if you're feeling a bit down or whatever, but don't stay there too long because that'll put you in a funk. If you're living in the past, you're depressed. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. There will be something to celebrate. There will be a reunion. So we've got no major arcanas, which is important because today's card is neutral. So it's pretty much irrelevant. It's just saying that for now, for today, we're staying in our comfort zone. We're doing as little as possible. We're not going to make any changes because we're a bit confused. But we will be ready to grab the opportunity when it comes. But we haven't planned for this. So it's going to take us unawares, I think. So be careful of lies, but air sign energy I would avoid. But earth sign energy looks okay. Water looks good. Fire looks good. It's just the air signs that are a bit dodgy at the minute. And it's only for a week. We've got the astrology changing, haven't we? So keep your eyes on the astrology. That is the Sagittarius and moon entering on Monday. So that we're all right. We're on track. Oh, we've got to love ourselves first. We've got to be in charge of our emotions. This is Cancer energy. This is somebody who knows what they want. They know how to make themselves happy. They don't need others to do so. Can be a Cancer cusper, which is early Cancer is Gemini, late Cancer is Leo, but it is also the love of a good man. Someone who loves unconditionally, in flesh or in spirit. There's a codependent situation here, though, that you know somebody relies on you. Or you're having to rely heavy on somebody and you're worried about that. 9 years. Perhaps you have lost some income and you're worried that it's somebody doesn't think that you're good enough or is not grateful for what you do or that you're not valuable. Yeah, but that's because you're confused in your thinking. You're not thinking clearly. And you're torn possibly between two properties. In the case of Kristen, she's spiritually homeless because she's in one place and building another, so she's in between homes. It's the same scenario for all of us. We are in between something. We know it's going to get there eventually, but it's the actual act of getting there that's the problem. It's not going to be an easy path, but it will be worth it. But right now you can't see a clear path. You don't know how you're going to get there. 18 is negative energy. Something is waiting to be created. We've got the air signs again causing problems. So somebody with air in the chart, poking that bee's nest. It's not a good idea, is it? It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, immature energy, your inner child. It could be a sporty person, but it's a liar. It's somebody who causes trouble. Oh, we'll have that one then because it's just spun itself out. Yeah, the effort needs to be put in, but don't be working for somebody else's benefit. You do it for your own. You're not Cinderella. You're here to live your own life. 8 years. Communications possibly by the internet. Burning the candle at both ends. We've got something you're unaware of. Somebody tried to get away with something and they'll keep trying. Hang on, because my son's just arrived home. 1 minute. So it's somebody got away with something up to now and you're not aware of it yet because your attention's been elsewhere. So like I said, something you didn't plan for. So you aren't aware of it yet. It will be 7 weeks. Oh yeah. So we've got heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, minor surgery, a heartache. So there could be an issue there, and it brings about a passing, an ending, an end to pain, physical and emotional. So somebody maybe isn't telling you about health issues. Yeah, it's something you didn't plan for. It's there again, so they've doubled up. So if you get any sort of health issues, niggling doubts, don't be putting a brave face on it. You check it out, because it could go either way. It all depends on you. Yeah, you might be getting some bad advice from doctors, priests, or lawyers. There is a violent man, possibly. And it's that air sign energy again. We've got to look out for these air signs. Not knocking you air signs, but even you have to look out for other air signs. Possibly a Libra, possibly a Gemini. It's not thinking clearly, confused thinking. You may be dealing with somebody elderly who has dementia or something like that, and it's getting close to the time. We haven't actually got the Ten of Swords, so don't have to worry about it yet, but there is things you don't know that is being kept from you. Somebody's giving you the wrong advice, unprofessional advice. They're not detached. They need to be detached from the situation. No, that'll be one of the people today that did that, but never mind, I'll sort it out. So, yeah, the check's not in the post. Mail goes missing. Check your spam box for important emails. Somebody might not arrive on Mother's Day. You might not get a card or a gift or whatever. It might even be bad news arriving. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, child, maybe. Judgment Day has arrived, or you're trying to put it off, but a decision has to be made to bring something to an end. And again, it's geriatric issues. It could be teeth, it could be bones, it could be elderly. But you have to stop putting it off. It's got to be settled once and for all. And then when it is, that's when the abundance comes in. The happiness. It might be to do with the mother. It could be children, pregnancy. It's happiness and abundance, but we usually only get that after there's been some sort of pain. That pain will end and then the good times will roll. 3 or 30, massively important, positive. 20, negative. It's also to do with the military, remember, May the 31st, November the 11th. Don't be stubborn. Don't hold on too tightly to finances, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, and don't try and control others. People have free will. What's yours will always be yours. Don't be narrow-minded. Yes to any question. The answer is yes. Happiness, abundance will be yours again. If you don't feel like it, then hang on to that, because 9 months, you're creating something new that will be beautiful. And there's my card. I'm telling the truth, and the secrets are out. You're going to see glimpses of the future, and it's far better than you think. 2 and 29, the High Priestess. October the 11th, the Carnival people, the travellers, the psychics, the tarot readers, coming back from the gates of hell. How beautiful is that? So you're not putting negative things into your body. as in diet and medication. You're looking after yourself. You're putting yourself on a priority list, and you're making sure that thoughts and words are not negative. You're keeping them positive. That's good. That's what we want. But there may be issues with the house. So repairs need doing. I know mine does. There's all sorts needs doing. Or unhappy home life. It's not how you wanted or expected it to be, but that's not forever. This too shall pass. Yeah, there is problems within the home and family life. Emotionally, we're getting over emotional about things, but not to worry, because we may feel like we're banging our heads against a brick wall, but sooner or later we'll come home to who we truly are. And it's to teach us, when we do get the happiness, how to appreciate it. So a new door, perhaps, and the key to it. So let's see. Oh, we've got Neptune. There will be sacrifices. Pisces energy. We're coming to the end of Pisces soon, aren't we? And then we'll be into Aries. So we haven't got long on this. And it is a 10. So it means endings, changes, but some sacrifices required. So, where are we? Yeah, some of you have been living in a dream world. Some of you have been confused, and you have to narrow your options down. You've got to be more compassionate with yourself and others. Compassion is based on the keen awareness of the interdependence of all living beings. We all are involved with one another. The name Thomas could be important. We are going into the unknown, and surrendering to that is the best thing to do. It will be hazy, you will be confused, dreams may be important, and this is a time where some may try to manipulate you with their crisis rescue cycles. So they're coming in, there's always something going wrong, and they always expect you to bail them out. It's exhausting. Friends and family, many problems. There's a lack of boundaries, so you aren't putting your boundaries in place, and confusion, where some may orchestrate their victimhood. Be very certain that you are not the victim. Poetry and music, art, psychic mediumship, there she is. Any words spoken now are either poetry from the gods or lies, and that's what you've got to figure out. But more positively, messages from spirit and tapping into your higher awareness. It's difficult to get to the bottom of this issue, and you may see smoke and mirrors. Find yourself engulfed in nefarious mist with blame cast on the wrong person. Blaming yourself especially is wrong. You have to be absolutely clear and upfront with everything. Don't keep things to yourself. Sacrifices will be asked, and usually that's related to your ego, your inner child, but it will be for your greater good. Pisces is connected to this, past, present and future. It's where we are vulnerable and where we want to escape to. Lovers can become porn stars, reverie can become drunkenness, and dreams turn into nightmare. Unfortunately, Neptune represents where we self-delude or self-destruct or self-sabotage ourselves. You may be caught in a situation which is unclear. The reason behind it doesn't make any sense or is being withheld from you. And another manifestation is you may find difficulty getting on the right path or clarifying your direction. On the other hand, you may be extremely tuned in and sensing emotions, having visions, and if this is the case, what is below the surface is going to be brought out. Secrets will be revealed. Be careful of trickery and playing emotional games, and if a beautiful person enters your life, test that relationship. He or she could be too good to be true, or the love of your life. The planet also represents sleight of hands and tricks, yet also a supernatural type of creativity. You cannot be a poet or a mystic without the rays of Neptune influencing you. It is like falling off the edge of the universe into a place we trust but have no idea why. So beware of deception and confusion, but at least there'll be poetry and reverie. So here we are again at that doorway, at that threshold, the portal that we're going to go through, yeah? And it will be profitable. So can you see? We've got the disc in his hand, we've got the disc in there. You've got the world in the palm of your hand. It's up to you to choose to go through that doorway. So, we're running out of time now. I don't know why, but we are. So, 26 is important. This is the portal. Now is the time to step through that portal. You've done the work, you've set up the foundations, and now it's time to harvest what you've planted. Stepping through the portal, your life will be forever changed, but for the better. Portals do not appear to everyone, so know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and sometimes we have given our all and start to lose the energy to get to the finish line. Well, Spirit is saying, well, you've made it. This is the finish line, but it's also the start of the new adventure and the next path. This is exciting, or it's supposed to be. Finally, a new beginning is here, and it's time to give yourself a pat on the back for all the work that you've done to bring you to this junction. Everything is in alignment, and all you need to do is step through that portal to embrace what's been waiting for you on the other side. Once you've stepped through that portal, there will be no going back to the old ways there. It's gone, and it is no longer needed. This also shows that you are ready to let go of what no longer serves you. Embracing the new also means deciding what you now need for your future. What does the new phase of your life look like? And what space have you created to let the new in? Such a high vibrational card, and one full of wonderful new possibilities that are coming your way. Right, so we're on 22. I think we've got time for a rule as well, so we'll have that. And that one. F. The F. I don't know if it's fair. You watch me be wrong. Anxious. It's the crow. So watch for the crows. Fast changing situations. Yeah, we've got the rapid, unexpected. You may find yourself in a set of new circumstances with few clues about the correct way in which to proceed. Here we go, confusion. So well done, Spirit. However, even though the conscious mind may be at a loss, the unconscious knows better. So go within, and will use dreams and strange coincidences to communicate. So Spirit's talking to you. Look for the signs. You know how it goes. Numbers, animals, birds, insects, coincidence, meetings, synchronicity. The rune may also suggest that the influence of a helpful advisor will become a prominent feature in your life very soon. This person is likely to be a male with a great deal of worldly experience and is probably of an older generation. The spoken word and the powers of persuasion. So the spoken word, the High Priestess keeps telling you, keep it positive, are the basic meaning of this rune. It should be remembered that the runes are in themselves words of power. So we know it's casting a spell, don't we? That, as the Song of Odin states, can make fetters fall from the feet and bonds burst from the hands. So if you speak positively, you will free yourself from something. Thus the appearance of answers ensures that you can use your wits and verbal dexterity to remove yourself from restraints if you know or can learn the correct way to go about it. The God rune aspect of Andros should not be ignored. A religious influence may be felt in some way, or you could feel touched by the cosmic forces, definitely. A loss of voice is shown by the inverted rune, so your throat may be affected. For some of you, if you're not speaking up, if you're not living in your truth, this may be literally so, a case of laryngitis perhaps, or in more symbolic sense, you will not be able to make yourself heard. Problems with communications in general are highlighted. Letters and documents may go astray, yes. And you could find yourself somewhat isolated for a while. There could also be hitches when travelling, or your thoughts could become confused. Problems with parents and with older people in general are likely. There you go. That's what I said. So, how much time have we got? Okay. So we'll have the dice and then an angel card, I think. Because I don't think we've got time for the others. Third house, karmic debts, communications, Gemini. So there is something going astray, possibly bad news. We've got to make some sacrifices. That's just how it is. Oh, South Node. North Node. No, it's the South Node. Karmic debts, yeah. So third house is Gemini. Is it Gemini? Yeah. So we've got Gemini twice. It's about school days, siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues. Oh, they're having a laugh at you, Kristen, aren't they? The colour yellow. Communication, siblings, short journeys, learning, immediate environment, neighbours and manner of speech. So be careful how you speak to people. Keep it nice. Keep it positive. So the South Node in Gemini. The soul has learned how to communicate and to question. Now it must find a way to live by its beliefs with integrity. So live in your truth. And South Node in third house. Reliance has been placed primarily on the intellect and guile, but communication skills have been developed nonetheless. So you know how to communicate properly, so do so, please. Right, we've just got time for the angel card. Then we're done. Yeah, have a little faith. Faith is a very powerful quality that moves mountains. It's not about religion, it's about faith. Faith in yourself, faith in spirit, faith in others. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Use your common sense and discernment and never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. Pray with integrity from your still wise centre and know that your request will be granted. Act as if it's already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Have faith in the support of your ancestors and the universe. They will never let you down. You might not get what you want when you want it, but if they're not giving you it, it's for a good reason. Thanks for listening. Bloody good read. Speak soon. Bye.